I'm almost at the end of going around. And I am going to pick up that funky one that I signaled. That one, let me get my pen out of the way. I got stuck. Okay. So pick up that one, and then I'm going to pick up the other 5 from the other side. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So also I go at the bottom on the row below that bar, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now I want to place my marker on the separation between those two, which is going to be this one here. That's the separation between the two. And this is where my rounds are going to start and where they're going to end. So now I'm going to be working in the round with my 2 needles. I am going to pick up my new one and pick up the tip from this same set of needles, and I am going to go around. I can make a knot here with the tail that I left, but I prefer to do it later because like that I can stretch it back to its place. So every 4 rows you're going to be taking stitches off, taking this middle stitch as a reference. So I will come back and tell you how. Okay, so I am right in the middle and I already did my 4 rows. And this is the way you're going to be taking off for the sleeve. So what you want to do is knit 1 and knit 2 together. And then you go around your sleeve knitting, and then when you have 3 from the end, you're going to slide, knit, and knit 1. And then you change your So I knitted quite a bit of the sleeve because I wanted to show you how pretty it looks where you take off the stitches on the sleeve. So this is the way you take off. You have your 2 circular needles and you take the same circular needle as this, and you are going to knit 1. This is the way you take off. Knit 1, knit 2 stitches together, and then go around. So that's what we're going to do. And I really want this sleeve to be soft around my wrist. I don't want it tight. So it's going to fall soft the same as the body. So it's important that you measure so it's not too long or too short. So I am going to knit to the middle of the sleeve. There we go. 2 more. And then I am going to pick up the needle that comes this way and then the same as this, which is over here. And you start knitting on this second half. Be careful not to drop your stitches on the other needle. As soon as you knit 2 or 3, then you are able to do that. Oops. It's so easy for me, but when I'm in camera, I'm in an awkward position. Okay, so now there we go. Now I can take this one out and go around. And then after this, I already measured, and I'm going to be able to start on my ribbing. So once I have 3 from the end, or where my space is, so I have 3 there, then you slide, slide, put your left hand needle in front and knit them together, and then knit the last one. And that's the way you take off for the sleeves. And I have it written down, so no problem. So something important here, I need to do a knit to purl to ribbing, which is a multiple of 4, and I have 63 stitches. 64 would be a multiple of 4, but I do believe I prefer to take off 3 stitches in order to do the ribbing, and I will have to take them like around, so it's not that noticeable. So like that I will have 60. Multiple of 4. Now let's do that. So I'm picking up this needle with the same, and I'll start my ribbing. Let me get my yarn together here, and I am going to do knit 2, purl 2. So let me get this needle there. Okay. So knit 2 and purl 2, and I think I'm going to take off 1 stitch here, and so I knit these 2 stitches together, and I already took off 1, and I have another knit, so it's 2 knits, and then 2 purls, 2 knits, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and I'm going to go around with knit 2, purl 2, so that it looks the same as the bottom of the sweater, like 9 rounds, and then the bind off. So knit 2, purl 2, and you bind off the same way you bind it, you did the bottom of the sweater, like around the hip. Oh, so I'm going to knit 2. Okay, knit 2 here, so like that I'm more or less in the middle. Knit and knit. So I have 2 purls, 2 knits, and then here I have 2 purls. It's a little bit funny doing it on a table, but it's okay. Okay, so now I need to purl 2. So I already took off 2 stitches, and I'll take off another one soon. So purl 2, take this one out of the way. Knit 2, purl 2, and then I'm just going to go around. Let me get that. Knit 2 and purl 2, and I think I'm going to take the other stitch out around here. So let's see, purl 2. I don't do it on the pearls because the stitches that fall, I want them to fall on the inside. So knit 2 together, knit another one, and purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and purl 2. And there we have it. We have the 60 that we need for the ribbing. And so it depends on how many stitches you want to take off. It depends on also the length of your arm. So there we have it. Go around and then bind off, and then we're going to be doing the neck.